My name is Lana Weidgenant. I am from Brazil. I've always wanted to make the world a better place. I got started volunteering as young as I could and did that for around 5 years before I discovered advocacy and how I could impact issues that I cared about in a larger, more systemic way, getting to the root. And that's how I first got involved in a nearby advocacy office before I discovered that young people could be our own creative leaders, our own directors of organizations and leaders of movements. I got involved in the youth climate movement, started organizing youth climate strikes with the attendance of thousands of young people, and from there wanted to stay involved in more long-term organizations where I really found my niche of having a background in food as well and making that connection between youth, food, climate, and diet to continue this work in a variety of different projects. Of my different efforts, I'm most proud that I have been able to lead successful campaigns for the implementation of plant-based options in 18,000 locations. Most of my days begin early. I'll usually have a cup of coffee and a small breakfast and go into several hours of meetings revolving around my more international commitments, such as with the United Nations Food Systems Summit, with the Youth Constituency to UN Climate Change, and with the International Network of Youth Ambassadors for Real Food Systems. After my earlier meetings are done, I'll usually go outside for some fresh air if I can, grab a meal with my mom or make some food, and maybe do some exercise, relax a little bit before going back to do some more work on ongoing engagements, projects, contact some youth activists and other organizers to bring forward initiatives that we're working on. Then in the evening, I'll usually end my day with some more meetings around specifically climate action with activists that I know in the Western Hemisphere who are in a more similar time zone to me. My dream is for us to achieve a just, healthy, compassionate, and sustainable food system and future for all. I'm concerned that despite our best efforts, youth activists will not be listened to, and the opportunity to act in time will pass us by with meaningless talk and empty promises. One large problem in Brazil is mass deforestation due to the practices of large agribusiness companies and the government policies that allow them to act this way, which harm small farmers, local environment and biodiversity, indigenous communities, and is also a large contributor to the climate crisis, which is an issue for all of us. Food is essential to everyone's individual health, and food systems also tie in directly to the overall health of the planet. We need a food systems transformation to enable healthy, sustainable consumption around the world. The ending of the pledge means the most to me as it highlights the need for individual action while also identifying government and business as important decision makers and tying it all together with the title of our pledge. It says, "We have the power to take action ourselves and the right to demand urgent, large-scale action from decision makers in government and business. As youth, we act for change. We act for food." My ask is for governments and business to support a plant-rich food future. It's what we need for people and planet. My favorite meal is my aunt's black beans and rice. It's such a traditional Brazilian dish, and she cooks it perfectly.